Hello, people. How are you all? We are back again with the live, and I hope all of you are doing great. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whatever parts of the world you are. So today I'll be talking about the five main reasons of why people fail in entrepreneurship, right? And especially we'll be talking more about online business. So if you are live, if you're watching it live, just quickly go and type hashtag live in the comments. And if you're watching it replay, quickly type hashtag replay. So let's quickly dive into this of why people actually fail and why you need to know about this. Let's say if you whatever 5 points I'll be telling you right now, if you might be doing that, then please stop doing that immediately, right? Let's dive into why people fail into entrepreneurship, and I will quickly share my screen here. Great. So let me quickly tell you the first point of why people actually fail is because they are not sure where to start, right? It's like in the entrepreneurship journey, there are many models that actually work, and there are many places from where you can start your journey, your online journey. You can either have your agency, you can have start with affiliate marketing, you can start with SaaS business. There are many things and many models which actually work. You can have your own mini course and build a course and then integrate everything into it. So it's like you got to understand from where you need to start, right? If you have this clarity, and let's say you understood one of the business models, whatever you saw, and then stick to it. If you chose any business model, just stick to it for at least 90 days and see whether it is working for you or not. Don't quickly jump from that business model because it didn't work for you, and then you saw something awesome going on and you shifted towards it. This is actually called shiny object syndrome. Shiny object syndrome is good if you are actually trying the things for at least 90 days. If you're not doing that, probably you should start focusing on one thing for at least 90 days. Now, the second thing of why people fail in entrepreneurship is because they are overwhelmed with info. This is a very common thing to happen on into online space because YouTube today and Facebook and Instagram, there are many platforms where you will be seeing the ton of info about whatever you are trying to find. And let's say you are searching about something on YouTube will understand that, and it will make you overwhelmed with the respective topics, and you'll be watching one video, and you'll be binge watching many videos and not executing anything. The challenge today in this world is not information or knowledge. You can easily access the information and knowledge. The challenge is the execution part. If you're not focusing on the execution and you are just watching one video after the other, you'll probably be constipated with the knowledge. It's called knowledge constipation. You'll be stuffed with the knowledge, but you can be a good preacher, but you don't know actually how to work those things, how to make them actually work. So don't get ever overwhelmed with the info. The third thing is not having money or resources. It's like if you are not ready to invest into business. See, if you are entering into any kind of business, you got to understand online business is similar to those businesses, and business is all about farming and not hunting. Let's say you stepped into you loved SaaS business. Let's say for example, SaaS business is software as a service. You loved that industry and you started with that industry, and now that needs investment to have the licenses of that particular software, and then you need to have your own domain, then you need to have a tracking software to track your sales. Then if you are doing webinars, you got to have a webinar platform, and then you'll be connecting with your tribe. You've got to have a Zoom platform. And if you are not ready to invest in these tools and resources and information, you will probably fail. You are doomed to fail because it's like any other business, it needs investment. And also I recently posted a post a story, Facebook story, where I said I invested $200 as an investment just to get an access to a network. Why did I do that? Because if I found an opportunity somewhere by investing $200 and I believe that that can take me big enough, I will go with that. Investing is not an initial process. If you think there are many people who just take one funnel away challenge or whatever program they get into, and they think that probably we did the investment of $100. Now there should be no other investments. If a person is asking me to invest something into more, he's probably a scam. They're asking me more money. Why are they doing that? You got to understand this. Investments will always be there at whatever stage you are, because we are into farming. Never go into hunting process. The next is implementing the wrong way. What I want to tell you here is there will be many people who will be telling you what to do and how to do, and you got to identify that whether that source is whether that person is actually doing it and then teaching you, or simply learning it from somewhere and teaching you, right? For example, I am so particular about even referring people into something. If I haven't used that particular tool or haven't been into that course, I'll never recommend people. I have been recommending people recently into my few of the lives to 5 days recurring income challenge, and I am already into that system. I am already following those processes and getting recurring incomes using that particular model. And when I understood that model and I'm really making money from that model, I have now started actually people referring to that model. Why? Because I understand that thing works, and I really want people to experience the same. So it's like, learn something, then do, and then teach. Never learn and straight away teach it. I hope you're getting my point. And the fifth thing of why people actually fail is not having a bigger dream or vision, right? Or mission, whatever you want to call it. If you don't have a bigger dream or vision right now, probably your business will only be limited to getting one client or two clients. And one more thing, always try to, you know, take you create your businesses and systems in a way that they take you towards freedom and not binding you every time with your time. Let's say I have an agency and I'm running Facebook ads, and I'm doing that for my clients, and it's like recurring thing. If I'm holding one or two clients, and let's say my capacity is only to work with 5 clients in a particular month, so how I will be growing if I don't know how can I leverage my time? So you always need to understand this. Whenever you take a business step, whatever step you take into your business, it should take you towards freedom, towards leverage, and not towards binding your time, right? That's why we are not called freelancers. We are here to build empires. Freelancer is someone who trades their time with money, right? You got to understand this. So have a bigger vision, and that vision has to be at this point itself, at whatever point of your journey you are. If you don't have a business vision right now, create it. Why are you trying to build this business? If it's just for another $1,000 or $2,000 or $10,000, probably stop it, right? You got to understand the bigger vision. That's why I always recommend people to go with business models which have recurring income. If they don't have recurring income, probably you'll be stuck, and you will become kind of a freelancer. You will never be able to come out of that. You always have to be present in that model. If you're always present in a model, how will you be able to spend time with your family and your closed ones? I hope I'm making sense here. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. And in the end, as I said, if you are someone who is willing to have a business model of a recurring business model, so I will highly recommend you all to go and register for this 5 days recurring income challenge, where you will understand how you can actually build a recurring business model, which includes selling softwares. Softwares is something which can easily give you recurring incomes, right? So register on this. I am rahul.co/5 days recurring income challenge. Go on that link, sign up with this. It's totally free. The 5 days challenge is totally free. Go on that and register yourself. That's it for today. Signing off. I hope the message is loud and clear. Bye. Take care.